They said the alien girl was lost, but one human held her hand and stayed. Eli's multi-tool bit into the warped hatch seal. Sparks showered his visor. The wreck field's debris pinged off his suit like erratic hail. He wedged the blade deeper. Metal groaned. One more twist, pop. The hatch swung inward on tortured hinges. Entry confirmed, Eli radioed. Moving in. Chief Vance's voice crackled back. Mercer, vitals flatlined 10 minutes ago, tags unrecoverable, abort and cycle out. Eli ignored her. He dropped through the gap into the gutted corridor. Emergency lights flickered red. Conduits dangled like severed veins, hissing plasma. A faint scrape echoed ahead, not machinery, movement. He pushed forward, mag boots thudding. The air recyclers wheezed, gravity fluctuating. His HUD flashed hull breach warnings. There in a crumpled maintenance nook, a small form wedged under fallen conduit. Alien juvenile off-worlder by the iridescent skin and finned crest. Rin per the manifest, her chest rose shallow. Barely, Eli knelt. "Hang on, kid," she twitched. Four-fingered hand clawed at the pinning beam. Eyes large, golden, locked on him, wide with pain and fear. Translator collar dangled loose around her neck, fried. No words, just a weak trill. He scanned her. Fractured limbs, internal bleeding. Memory key implant pulsing faint, vital data core, station logs said. Everyone figured it cooked, not leaving her pinned. Eli flicked out the plasma cutter. "Easy, cutting you loose." The tool whined to life. He sliced precise lines along the conduit. Molten slag dripped away. Her trill sharpened, pain or protest. Beam shifted. He caught it one-handed, muscles straining under the suit, shoved it aside. Rin slumped free. She curled fetal, gills fluttering. Eli reached, took her upper hand, cool, leathery, squeezed firm. "Got you." Her fingers flexed. Gripped back, weak but there, alarms spiked in his helmet, hull stress critical, wreck shifting. "Time's up, Mercer," Vance barked. "Debris fields destabilizing, get out." He scooped Rin against his chest plate, light as a child, her head lolled on his shoulder. Hand still in his, Eli bolted for the hatch. Debris rattled the hull. A panel buckled overhead, dodged left. Radio buzzed. "Abort order, rescuer, that's a direct." "No." Eli cycled the airlock manual override. Red lights strobed. "She's alive." Outer door hissed open. He lunged into the salvage tug's lock, slammed the inner seal. Safe. Medbay doors whooshed. Eli laid Rin on the exam table. Dr. Sato Amani already waited, trays prepped. "Status?" Sato asked, gloved hands flying. "Critical, pinned under conduit." Freed her, Eli peeled off his helmet, swept debris from Rin's crest. Her hand he kept hold, steady pressure. Sato nodded. "Xenomed kit primed. Human protocols adapt well. Pressure here stabilizes their neural sync." Chief Vance stormed in. Care of Glass trailed, the alien liaison's crystalline robes chiming. Care's multifaceted eyes narrowed at Eli. "Mercer," Vance snapped. "You delayed decon on 3 wrecks. Fields live, scav drones inbound." "She's breathing." Eli met her gaze. Rin's grip tightened in his. "Memory keys intact. We need it." Vance crossed arms. "Keys fried. Kid's feral offworlder, juvenile scavenger. Containment first." Care clicked mandibles. "Humans meddle. Her kind hoard data jealously. Trust no grip." Rin whimpered, body arched. Sato injected stabilizer. Pulse dropping. Eli maintained contact. Pheromone lock engages kin bonds. Human warmth mimics it. Eli nodded, rubbed her palm thumb circle, slow, her trill softened. Vance paced. "Station council deadlines, people. Wreck fields tagged hazard. Impound the kid, scrap the key." "No scrap." Eli's voice stayed level. "She survived that crush. Keys her ticket, ours too." Alarms blared station-wide. "Proximity alert, unidentified salvage swarm breaching perimeter." Vance swore. "Care, your envoy pull." Care's facets swirled doubt. "My protocols, isolate." "Humans, persist." Sato hooked monitors. "Keys degrading but readable. Eli, talk her down. Trust baseline." Eli leaned close. Rin's eyes fluttered open. Golden slits fixed on him. He squeezed her hand. "Rin, Eli, safe." She trilled low, tilted head, mimicked his squeeze. Debris rattled the hull. Vance tapped comms. "Security arm bays, Mercer, wrap it." He didn't, held steady. Sato worked fast. "Improvised patch, human coagulant meshes their plasma, stabilizing." Rin's gills steadied. She chirped, pointed weak to her collar. "Translator," Eli guessed. He pried the unit. Circuits blackened, but core chip gleamed. Care leaned in. "Impossible salvage. Her neural lock rejects all but kin." "Not rejecting." Eli slotted the chip into station auxport. Screen flickered. Partial decode, fragmented logs. Rec origin, rogue drone, swarm, vectors. Incoming path, Vance froze. That's our perimeter breach. Keys gold, Sato grinned. Uploading to nav, Rin tugged Eli's hand, pulled it to her crest, pressed, warmth spread, bond click instinct, care's mandibles stilled. Human care. Overrides lock extraordinary, station shook. Swarm contact in 60, Vance spun. Mercer, you're on point, kid's data clears you. Eli stood, Rin cradled one arm, her weight leaned into him. We moved together. They rushed corridor. Sato flanked, care synced data bursts. Vance directed security bursts. Swarm hit, drones clanged hull. Eli sealed Rin in harness at his station. Her hand found his again, grip firm. Target locks from key, Care announced. Human precision fires. Eli piloted evasive. Lasers lanced. Drones shattered. One breached bay. Claws scraped. Rin trilled sharp, pointed flaw in drone shell. Eli fired pinpoint. Wreckage smoked. Vance exhaled. Clear, all clear. Quiet fell. Rin nestled closer. Crest pulsed soft light against his arm. Care bowed slight. Your steady hold rethinks protocols. Bond saves. Sato patched final. She's mending. Keys full decrypt tomorrow. Vance clapped Eli's shoulder. Rescue stands, good call. Eli looked down. Rin's eyes shone trust. Hand intertwined. He squeezed back. Told you, got you. Station stabilized. But in the quiet bay, Rin's trill hummed content. Bond sealed, not lost cause. One grip changed it all. Hull grown distant. Another ping, faint signal. Rin's crest flared alert. Eli slapped the isolation bay seal. Thick plex doors clamped shut with a pneumatic hiss. Rin thrashed inside, her iridescent crest pulsing red alarm. Tiny claws raked the viewport, leaving faint scratches. Stand down, Mercer, Chief Vance barked from the corridor. Her security team fanned out, sedative guns raised. Quarantine demands isolation. Open it now. Eli planted himself in front. She's not a threat. Damaged translator, juvenile physiology, sedatives will crash her system. He tapped his wrist calm. Dr. Sato back me? Sato's voice crackled through. Confirmed, her vitals spike under stress, not aggression. Eli's call holds. Vance's jaw tightened. Station policy bends for lives. Eli crossed arms. You want that memory key? She's carrying it. Dead, it's gone. Care of Glass clicked mandibles behind Vance. The alien liaison's multifaceted eyes narrowed. Human delays risk breach. Her kind hoard data. Untrustworthy. Rin trilled sharp, slamming palms against glass. Her gestures flew, rapid twists, points, crest flares. Eli watched, mirrored her first twist. Slow, palm out. She froze, copied back. He nodded, made the twist again, question arc. Rin pulsed green. Yes. Eli grinned, pointed to her side, mimed stab, crest. She slashed air. No. He clutched chest, winced, pain. Crest flared red. Yes. Three-sign code, Eli said aloud. Yes, no pain, we're talking. Vance snorted. Gestures aren't clearance. It's a start. Eli faced Rin. Pain, she slashed no. Yes, green pulse, he exhaled, progress. Rin reached through the feed slot small port for samples. Her four-fingered hand grasped air. Crest dimmed, pleading. Quarantine for bad touch. Eli eyed the tether kit on his belt. Rescue standard for panicked evacuees. He uncoiled the soft weave, silk steel hybrid, non-abrasive, threaded it through the port, tied one end to her wrist gentle, other to his bare skin under glove. Soft tether, he explained. Hold on without breaking seal. Her grip clamped instant. Warm, trembling, crest steadied blue, Care leaned in. Physical link reckless, her instincts bind carriers. Or build trust. Eli tugged light. Rin tugged back. Bond test passed. Alarms blared corridor-wide. Salvage zone shuddered, debris field collapsing. Vance's comm exploded. Authorities inbound, abandon non-viables, 30 minutes. She's viable. Eli checked Rin's key implant, glowing faint under skin. Data's in there, station secrets. Sato arrived, kit slung. Let me scan. She patched reader to Bayport. Translator fried but keys intact. Needs warmth, stability. Human protocols fit. Your body temp matches her optimal. Vance paced. Mercer, you're delaying evac. Chief override. Eli ignored. Rin yanked tether sudden. Crest spiked. She bolted interior bay corner shadows. Easy. Eli dropped to knees, matched her level, removed glove full, offered bare palm flat, no grab. She skittered close, sniffed air, hesitated, then pressed, skin to skin. Crest bloomed soft violet, trust locked, Care's mandibles parted. She accepts unheard, her species rejects outsiders. Steady Care, Sato murmured. Human default. Vance holstered gun. Fine, you babysit, but move on my clock. Eli stood slow. Rin clung tether, hand in his. We sink now. Hours blurred. Salvage zone bucked. Rogue asteroids pinged hull. Eli monitored from bay side. Rin slept curled. Key pulsing. Decrypt data to Sato's link. Care synced bursts. Authorities demand key dump. Human, you vouch? Eli squeezed Rin's hand. She delivers. Watch. Rin stirred. Gestures pain low. Yes to food paste. No to lights dim. Eli fed through port. She lapped precise. Eyes locked his. Zone trembled harder. Vance burst in. Mercer, swarm signatures, salvage drones activating. Evac in 10. Keys at 40%, Sato reported. Needs more time. Care stiffened. Abandon protocols? No. Eli unlatched bay partial. Quarantine breach be damned. Scooped Rin one arm. She nestled instant. Crest warm on his neck. Vance spun. You. She's crew now. Eli strapped harness. Tether stayed linked. We extract together. Corridor run. Drones clanged distant. Rin pointed flaw hull weak spot. Eli patched Sato's warning. Care followed. Your grip overrides her lock. Swarm hit. Hull rocked. Eli sealed Rin at his station. Her hand found his. Grip firm. Target locks from key, Care announced. Eli piloted evasive. Lasers fired. Drones shattered. One breached. Claws scraped. Rin trilled. Pointed shell flaw. Eli's shot pinpoint. Wreckage smoked. Quiet fell. Rin nestled. Crest pulsed soft. Vance clapped shoulder. Good call. Eli squeezed hand. Got you. Station stabilized. Bay quiet. Rin's trill hummed. Hull groaned distant. Ping faint signal. Rin's crest flared alert. Eli tensed. What now? Rin tugged tether hard. Gestures flew new. Bigger threat. Her key glowed hot. Decrypt spike. Sato scanned. Signals hers. Backup swarm. Or ally. Care bowed slight. Bond reveals. Human hold unlocks more. Vance armed. Mercer on point. Eli nodded. Rin's hand tightened. They faced viewport, shadows massing, not over. Rin pressed crest to his arm. Warmth spread. Instinct clicked. Whatever came, grip held. Eli checked seals. Talk to me, kid. Yes or no? Green pulse. Yes, he smiled. Ready. Drones hummed closer. Key data burst. Coordinates lit console. Course lock, Care said. She guides. Eli punched engines. Station lurched free. Pursuit trailed. Lasers danced. Rin pointed vents. Eli vented plasma. Drones cooked. Vance whooped. Clear run. Sato patched Rin final. Mending full. Key tomorrow. Quiet again. Rin slept, hand in his. Eli watched stars. One hand changed it. Ping returned closer. Friendly. Rin's crest flickered. Dream soft. Bond deepened. Authorities hailed. Key status? Secure, Eli replied. With us. Silence. Then docking approved. Vance exhaled. You pulled it. Care clicked respect. Human Care rethinks all. Eli looked down. Rin's eyes cracked open. Trust shone. He squeezed. Forever grip. But Ping evolved. Voice fragment. Rin's tongue. Translator pinged repair. Words formed. Eli. Safe. He froze. Voice clear. Got you, he whispered. Always. Crest bloomed brightest yet. Zone faded astern. New path ahead. Hand in hand. Eli slammed the airlock hatch behind him. The corridor alarm screamed. Vacuum breach in 5 minutes. He hefted Rin's limp form over his shoulder, her small frame light despite the alien crest pulsing faint blue against his suit. No time for debate. Chief Vance's voice crackled in his helmet. Mercer, abort. That's an order. Not leaving her. Eli punched the station map open on his wrist display. Red zones flashed, hull fractures venting atmo everywhere. Rin's key vital data core everyone wrote off as fried, hummed weak in her pouch. He traced a path. Low oxygen conduit 3 decks down, straight to the Rex core, minimal exposure. He locked the route and shared it to the team net. Rin's fingers twitched against his neck seal. Trust, fear, he didn't know. Her damaged translator spat static single pulses, green for yes, red for no. That's all they had. Vance barked again. Mercer, salvage protocols. Route plotted. Low O2 path, entry in 2. Eli ignored the rest. He hand-signaled her team at the junction. 4 fingers, point left, 2 thumbs up. 2-minute window. Vance's visor nodded sharp, competent, but by the book. Her squad fanned out, mag boots clamping deck plates as pressure alarms wailed. They hit the conduit drop. Eli wedged Rin secure, split her hose from his suit tank, snaking to her mask. His air hissed into her regulator, shared flow 50-50. Oxygen dipped on his gauge. Fine, he wrapped her tiny claws around his glove. Hold tight, kid, green. Weak pulse, green, doctor. Sato's voice cut in calm. Vital signs dropping. Adrenaline spike protocol, inject via your med port. Eli thumbed the suit autodoc. Nanosyringe pricked his thigh, flooding calm focus. Rin's crest flickered brighter. Care of Glass loomed in the squad feed, crystalline limbs clicking doubt. Human folly, juvenile unviable, key corrupt. The alien liaison mistrusted organics, too chaotic. Eli shot back, watch. No more words, action spoke. Conduit narrowed, sparks flew from ruptured lines. Eli crawled, Rin clutched close. Her weight dragged, but he powered through. 1 meter, 2. Gauge beeped, air at 30%. Vance's team sealed the breach behind. Hull holding, push. Wreck access yawned ahead, twisted metal from the freighter smash. Eli kicked debris clear. Inside, zero-G tumble. He mag-clamped and scanned. Sealed case glinted in the emergency glow, Rin's data vault per salvage logs, locked under collapsed bulkhead. Cover me! Eli dove, bulkhead groaned under his pry tool. Rin stirred, claw squeezing his glove harder. Pain. Eli glanced, her eyes cracked open, multifaceted black staring. Fear there, but grip held. Metal screeched free, case intact. He hooked it to his belt, grabbed Rin, and reversed thrust. Alarms peaked blackout in 60 seconds. Sato pinged. Her sats crashing, more air Eli. Copy, he upped the splitter flow. His vision tunneled, lungs burning. Sprint the last stretch, mag boots pounding simulated gravity. Team hauled the hatch. Vance yanked him through as vacuum clawed. Seals hissed shut, lights green. Eli slumped against bulkhead, Rin cradled in his lap. Her chest rose steady. Crest bloomed soft teal calm, he peeled her mask. Green, bright pulse, green, Vance loomed, rifle slung. You dragged that case, key viable. Eli popped the seal. Data core spun up, lights cascading. Intact, her memory dump coordinates manifests, gold. Care clicked closer, facets swirling. Impossible, juvenile trauma shreds neural links, human, persistence. Eli shrugged, humble, just wouldn't quit. He checked Rin's pouch, translator chip cracked but sparking. Sato knelt, scanner humming. Patchable, improvised sealant from your suit epoxy. Done. Eli smeared station-grade goo over the chip. It bonded fast. Rin's crest pulsed query, soft chime. First word, Eli. He froze, voice tiny, accented, her tongue shaping human phonemes. Yeah, kid, Eli. Claw tightened. Trust locked in, but station shook. Drones inbound, salvage zone enforcers. Vance cursed. Authorities inbound. They want the wreck scrubbed, her abandoned. No. Eli stood, Rin in arms, Care bowed fraction. Bond forms, rethink. Sato nodded. Evidence her vitals stabilized via human care. Protocols bend. They bolted for the shuttle bay. Eli plotted evasion, low O2 vents to mask signature. Rin's hand stayed glued to his glove. Drones pinged close. Backup or threat? Vance armed doors. Rin pointed, vents ahead. Eli punched controls. Plasma vented hot. Drones fried mid-swarm. Clear. Vance whooped. Station lurched free. Pursuit trailed, lasers glancing off hull. Sato patched Rin's final meds. Full men tomorrow, key decrypts now. Quiet fell. Rin slept, claw in his. Eli watched stars streak. Ping returned, friendly hail. Rin's crest flickered, dream soft. Authorities queried, key status? Secure, Eli said, with us. Silence. Docking approved, Vance exhaled. You pulled it, Mercer. Care clicked, respect. Human care rethinks all. Eli looked down. Rin's eyes opened. Trust shone pure. He squeezed her claw, grip forever, but Ping shifted, voice fragment. Rin's translator repaired full. Words formed clear. Eli, safe now. He whispered, got you always. Crest bloomed brightest. Zone faded, new path ahead. No, not done. Salvage hound circled back, impatient authorities overriding approval. Vance tensed. They'll board, claim her as lost property. Eli checked map again, alternate dock, fringe sector, risky but low scan, plotting detour. Rin stirred. No leave, Eli, he smiled. Never, Care's facets gleamed. Juvenile bonds human, unheard. Sato prepped defenses. Xenomed backs, her neural link to key intact only because of sustained contact. Drones massed on scopes. Eli hand-signaled Vance, flank left, 2-minute burn. She nodded, engines roared. Lasers danced close. Rin pointed weak evasion vector. Eli rolled ship, hull shuttered. Direct hit avoided, Sato reported. Vance fired countermeasures, drones scattered. Key data burst full, coordinates to hidden cache, alien tech everyone deemed lost. Care bowed deep. She guides true, human hold unlocks. Pursuit thinned, dock lights beckoned, but final drone latched. Breach alarm, Eli grabbed toolkit. I got it. Rin clutched tighter, together. He pried hatch, Rin pulsing directions via crest glow. Drone core exposed. Eli yanked chip. Dead, quiet again, docking clamped. Authorities waited outside, stern faces, claims ready. Vance faced them. Key secure, juvenile under protection. Chief barked orders. Eli stepped forward, Rin in arms. She's viable, bonded, data proves. They scanned core, eyes widened. Verified, Care spoke for Rin. Human saves, trust earned. Authorities backed off, clearance granted. Eli carried Rin to medbay, Sato hooked monitors. Full recovery, Rin looked up. Eli friend always, he ruffled her crest. Family kid, stars wheeled outside. One grip changed fates. Salvage zone a memory, bond sealed. Yet ping lingered, distant signal from Rin's homeworld. Call home, her crest pulsed excited. Green, yes, Eli plotted course. Adventure called, hand in claw. Station secured, they launched true. Authorities hailed farewell, respect edged in voice. Vance stayed aboard, promotion whisper. Sato joined crew, Care 2 mistrust shattered. Rin chattered full now, translator crisp, tales of her crash, lost kin. Eli listened, hands steady on controls, one act of care. Worlds shifted, but hyperspace ripple ambush, shadows on scope. Rin gripped. Eli ready? Always, he punched thrust. Bond held firm, whatever came, they faced it together. Eli's console lit, ally beacon. Rin's kin, hope surged, they jumped. New stars awaited, grip unbreakable. Eli shoved the dented case into Dr. Sato's gloved hands. Treat her first. Interrogations wait. Sato's eyes flicked to the case, then to Rin cradled in Eli's arms. The alien girl's crest drooped, her iridescent skin pale under the medbay lights. Mercer, that's classified salvage. Vance wants? No. Eli laid Rin on the exam table. Her claws twitched, gripping his sleeve. She's crashing. Stabilize her or we lose the key inside. Sato nodded once, sharp. She cracked the case open. A slim memory chip gleamed amid shattered casing. Rin's vital data core, the one every faction in the salvage zone craved. Pirates core even station sec. Sato slotted it into a diagnostic rig. Vitals sinking. She's juvenile offworlder. Toxins from the wreck. I need a hypo. Eli grabbed the kit from the wall. He primed the injector with Sato's mix, human adrenaline analog tweaked for her biology. Rin whimpered, a low trill through her cracked translator. Words garbled. Pain. Hide. Hang on, kid. Eli pressed the hypo to her neck. Her crest flickered green, stabilizing. Chief Vance burst through the hatch. Her boots echoed on the deck. Mercer, that case is sec property. Hand it over. Eli stepped between Vance and the table. Logged as medical adjunct. Sato's running protocols. Vance's jaw tightened. It's a data key. Intel on a lost fleet. Care of Glass confirms Rin's people encoded their nav charts there. Station Council demands custody. She's the decoder. Eli jerked his thumb at Rin. Her eyes, wide and multifaceted, locked on him. Trust flickered there, fragile. No key without her alive. Care of Glass loomed in the hatchway, crystalline limbs clicking. The alien liaison's facets dimmed mistrust. Human delays protocol. Rinchild carries war secrets. Surrender. Sato didn't look up. Scans show neural link. Key bonds to her synapses. Force it, you fry her brain. Vance crossed her arms. 5 minutes, Mercer, then I confiscate. Eli ignored her. He knelt by Rin. Her translator hung limp on her belt, screen spider-webbed, power dead. No words meant no trust. He yanked a battery pack from his tool vest, salvaged from a drone husk. Wires sparked as he jury-rigged it. Positive to port, negative grounded. A hum built, Rin's claws flexed. Eli, light. Got you. He slotted the pack. The screen flickered alive. Symbols bloomed, alien glyphs, swirling like nebulae. Vance leaned in. That's evidence. Eli shot her a glare. Back off, Chief. Medical logs running. He tapped his slate, syncing it to station records. Case ID, MedRec 47, property of Xenomed until discharge. Vance's comm buzzed, override denied. She cursed under her breath. Sato monitored the chip. Bond intact, but she's locked it, needs her input to decrypt. Eli held the slate mirroring Rin's screen. Hey, Rin, tap what hurts. He pointed to a pulsing glyph. Her claw hesitated. Eyes darted to Vance to Care. Then to Eli, she tapped, red swirl. Eli mirrored it. Slate chimed, abdomen trauma. Good, next throat. He tapped a blue coil. Rin copied, slower. Crest perked a notch, green pulse. Sato injected antibiotics. You're building rapport. Her stress dropping. Care clicked closer. Impossible, off-world juveniles fear touch, yet she yields to human. Eli kept coaxing. Hungry, this one? Yellow spiral, Rin tapped, trilled soft. Translator spat fragmented English. Eli, food. Way ahead. He pulled a nutrient pouch from his vest, bland station paste but laced with her scan-matched enzymes. She slurped it down, claws brushing his hand. Vance paced. "Time's up, key now." "No," Eli stood. "She's talking, watch." He nodded to Rin. "Show them safe." Rin tapped a green circle. Slate resolved, non-hostile data. Nav charts only, cares facets brightened. Truth glyph verified. Vance scowled but tapped her calm. "Council, stand down, provisional med hold." Eli exhaled, first hurdle cleared, but Rin's eyes dimmed again. Toxins lingered. He scooped her up light as a drone frame. "Sato, full scan suite." They wheeled her to the isolation pod. Sato hooked IVs, humming data streams. Rin gripped Eli's finger, claw gentle. "Eli, stay." "Wouldn't leave you, kid." Hours blurred. Eli wiped her crest with antiseptic cloths. Soft spines quivered under his touch. Care watched from the viewport, silent. Sato murmured, "Her species imprints fast, your persistence, it's rewriting her fear response." Eli shrugged. "Just doing the job." Dawn's cycle lit the bay. Rin stirred, translator crisp now, battery holding. "Eli, memory, safe." He patted the case, locked in Sato's vault. "Hours till you're strong." Vance returned, softer edge. "Scans leaked, pirates circling the zone, they want that key bad." "Let him try." Eli checked Rin's monitors, stable, bonded. Care stepped forward. "Human, you guard without claim, my people. We calculate odds, abandon lost causes." Eli ruffled Rin's crest. She purred. "Odds change with hands-on," Sato grinned. "Protocols say she's viable." "Discharge to your custody, Mercer." Vance nodded. "Earned it, but zone's hot, evac soon." Alarms blared, drone core ping exposed in the wreck. Eli bolted to the console. "Incoming scan, pirates." Sato yanked the chip. "Secured." Eli grabbed Rin. "Time to move." They piled into the shuttle bay. Care sealed the ramp. Vance waved them off. "Clear skies, Mercer." Engines roared. Salvage zone shrank behind. Rin nestled against Eli's chest. "Home, call." Her crest pulsed green. Data pinged, signal from her world. Eli plotted the jump. But scopes lit, shadows closing. "Ambush." He punched thrust. Rin gripped tight. "Eli ready?" "Always." Ally beacon flared, her kin, they jumped, stars streaked, but the hook dug deeper. Everyone wanted what Rin carried. Eli made them earn it, one tap, one touch at a time. Eli nursed the controls through hyperspace ripple. Rin slept now, crest steady green. Sato monitored from jump seat. Her vitals perfect, that jury rig saved her. Care's voice hummed. "Human care, extraordinary, we envoys, we negotiate, you act." Eli glanced back. "Anyone behind, you act." Ping resolved. Rin's homeworld beacon, fleet inbound, rescue, but scopes pinged again. Pirate drone swarm, tails locked. "Strap in." Eli evaded, human reflexes threading the debris field. Sato fired countermeasures. Care manned guns, alien precision carving paths. Rin woke, tapped her slate. New glyph, warning net. Eli synced it, drones scattered, her data jammed their locks. "Smart kid." Bond turned weapon, they broke clear. Fleet ships hailed, Rin's kin, voices trilling gratitude. Docking clamps engaged. Aliens swarmed but halted at Eli. Rin clung. "Eli family," Care translated. "She claims you, packed sealed." Eli ruffled her crest. "Family it is." Authorities hailed from station, Vance's voice, respect thick. "Key secured, juvenile safe." "Good work, Mercer." Sato joined the crew. Care 2, mistrust glass cracked, hyperspace called, adventure gripped hand in claw, one steady act. Worlds realigned, yet shadows lingered. Pirate Queen's signal whispered, "Key mine." Eli punched thrust. "Ready." Rin chattered tales, crash, lost kin, the core's secrets. Eli listened, hands steady, bond unbreakable. Whatever came, they faced it, together. Eli dodged another ripple, pirate interceptors ghosted scopes. Sato shields. Maxed. She patched Rin's data, fleet chords boosting evasion. Care fired, one interceptor bloomed fire. "Human leads, we follow." Rin tapped frantic. "Trap ahead." Eli yanked stick. Debris cloud swallowed the ambush. They punched through. Fleet engulfed them, clamps locked. Sparks erupted across the outer hull monitor. Eli Mercer slammed the ward lockdown. Red lights pulsed. Bulkheads sealed with a hydraulic hiss. "Scavenger drones," he muttered. 3 insected machines chewed through the station's skin, plasma torches slicing toward Bay 7. Salvagers, they wanted the wreck, or what was inside. Rin. Eli glanced at the alien girl on the med slab, her small frame curled under thermal wraps, crest feathers matted with coolant residue. Damaged translator sparked faintly on her collar. The memory key pulsing blue in her paw drew them like sharks to blood. Station brass called her a lost cause. Eli didn't. Alarms blared. Chief Vance's voice crackled over comms. Mercer report drones confirmed. Cutting in fast, Chief. Bay doors compromised in 2 mics. Abandon the juvenile, evac protocols, that's an order. Eli ignored her. He scooped Rin up light as a child, her skin cool and scaled. She stirred, 4 eyes flickering open. A weak trill escaped her throat. Trust, not yet, but he wouldn't leave her. Service cart, he said to Dr. Sato Amani. The Xenomed specialist nodded, already prying panels. Sato wedged hydrolifts under the cart's frame. Eli piled med kits, spare plating, and conduit rods atop it. He rigged tow cables to the wheels, turning the flatbed into a rolling fortress. Sato lashed it tight. Barricade the bay door, Eli said. They shoved it into position. Cart wedged firm, axles groaning. Care of glass hovered at the edge, multifaceted eyes narrowing. The alien liaison's glass-like exoskeleton gleamed under lights. Human folly, the key is unrecoverable, juvenile expendable. Eli shot him a look. Not on my watch. Hull breach klaxons wailed, drones breached, claws skittered on deck plates. Eli grabbed Rin's slate, her jury-rigged comm. He tapped emergency glyphs, partial sync. Her damaged translator buzzed, danger close. Through the ducts! Eli pried a maintenance hatch. Narrow crawlspace yawned, conduits twisting into shadows. He eased Rin in first. She scrambled, claws scraping. Eli followed, one hand clamping her ankle, firm grip, no slips, her scales warmed under his palm, pulse racing. Easy, kid, I've got you. She glanced back, eyes wide, no bite. Progress. Vance calmed again. Mercer, drones inbound. Extract now or we vent the ward. Negative, Chief, got a civilian. Eli crawled faster. Rin's tail flicked against his arm, truss tether. Drones buzzed behind, servo-whines echoed. Eli sealed the hatch. Partial lockdown held for now. Sato's voice piped through earpiece. I'm rerouting power. Pressure trap primed in Junction 4. Care's trill cut in. Insanity, humans die for scraps. Watch. Eli synced Rin's slate to his HUD. Glyphs flickered, path clear, trap ahead. They wormed through ducts. Conduits hummed hot against Eli's shoulders. Rin's ankle twisted in his grasp, she tested, pulled. He held steady. Gentle squeeze, she stilled. Emergence at Junction 4. Eli kicked the grate free. Wide chamber, exposed hull plates. Sato waited, hypospray in claw, no hand, human steady. Cart's holding the bay, she said. Drones pushing, Care loomed. Lure them, then what? Eli pointed to the override panel. Pressure trap, vents to vacuum. Rin's eyes widened. She tapped her slate frantic. No air me. Safe here. Eli knelt, met her gaze. Bubble shield deploys, trust me. She clutched the memory key tighter, nodded once. Drones crashed the bay door, cart screeched, holding. 2 machines spidered through, lasers probing. Third hung back, scanning. Eli yanked a conduit loose. Sparks flew. He hurled it, clang. Drones pivoted, locked on. Come on, bugs. He backed toward the trap panel. Rin clung to his leg. Sato primed the shield emitter. Care raised a plasma pistol, hesitated. Drones charged, legs pistoned. Eli dodged left, human reflexes sharp. One drone lunged. He rolled, grabbed Rin's slate, synced a burst. Jam signal, drone stuttered. Sato fired the emitter. Bubble shield snapped up, translucent dome over them, air sealed. Care fired, plasma bolt sheared a drone leg, it toppled. Eli slapped the trap override, hull plates irised. Pressure screamed out. Drones skidded, claws scrabbling. Vacuum yanked. One tumbled into void, lights winking out. Second followed, torches flaring wild. Third drone anchored, mag clamps. It fired laser, shield held, rippling blue. Rin, Eli pointed. Your glyph, jam it. She tapped slate, data pulse. Drone locks fried, clamps failed. It spun into black, silence. Alarms quieted, shield dropped. Vance's comm, Mercer, status. Drones vented, Rin secure. Pause, key viable. Eli glanced at Rin. She uncurled, pressed key into his hand. Translator buzzed, Eli safe. Viable, he said. And talking. Care stared, glass facets shifted, mistrust cracking. Human, endures, Sato smiled. Protocols worked, improvised. Rin trilled soft, climbed Eli's arm, perched on shoulder. Crest brushed his cheek. Bonds sparked, but scopes pinged. More signatures inbound. Salvagers didn't quit. Eli hefted the key. Time to move. Station shook. Outer bays breached. Eli carried Rin toward core lifts. Sato flanked, scanner humming. Care trailed, pistol hot. Vance met them at checkpoint, arms crossed. You defied evac. Explain. Eli set Rin down gentle. She's no lost cause, Chief. Key's live. Her data's gold. Fleet coords, crash logs. Vance eyed Rin. Juvenile curled close to Eli's boot. Authorities want containment. Deadlines now. Give us the shuttle. Eli's voice steady. Or they get nothing. Sato nodded. Zenomed backs it, her vitals stable, translator patching. Care stepped forward. Envoy concurs, human pact, proven. Vance exhaled. Bay 9, 5 mics, go. They ran, drones swarmed outer hull, tails locked. Eli strapped Rin into shuttle co-pilot. Hold tight. Engines roared, debris field loomed. Eli evaded, human reflexes threading gaps. Sato fired countermeasures, flares blooming. Care manned guns, alien precision carving paths. Rin woke fully, tapped slate. New glyph warning net. Eli synced, drones scattered, her data jammed locks. Smart kid. Fleet ships hailed Rin's kin, voices trilling, docking clamps engaged. Aliens swarmed the bay but halted at Eli. Rin clung to his leg. Eli family, Care translated. She claims you. Pact sealed. Eli ruffled her crest. Family it is. Vance's voice hailed, respect thick. Key secured, juvenile safe, good work, Mercer. Sato joined the crew, Care 2, mistrust glass cracked, hyperspace beckoned. Adventure gripped hand in claw, shadows lingered. Pirate Queen's signal whispered, key mine. Eli punched thrust. Ready, Rin chattered, crash tails, lost kin, core secrets. Eli listened, hands steady, bond unbreakable, interceptors ghosted scopes. Sato shields, maxed. She patched Rin's data, fleet coords boosting. Care fired, one bloomed fire. Human leads, we follow. Rin tapped frantic. Trap ahead. Eli yanked stick, debris swallowed ambush. They punched through, fleet engulfed them, clamps locked. Eli exhaled. Rin nestled close, one steady hand, worlds realigned. But scopes flickered. Pirate Queen's shadow grew, key pulsed hot. They weren't done. Eli slammed the memory key onto the table. It skittered once, then stopped dead center between him and Care of Glass. The alien envoy's multifaceted eyes narrowed, reflecting the bay's harsh lights. Rin flinched from her perch on the medcot. Her damaged crest quivered. Eli shot her a steady glance. Your call, kid. Care leaned forward, glass-like skin rippling. The key holds fleet coordinates, critical data, custody transfers now. Not without her say. Eli crossed his arms. He kept his body between Rin and the envoy. The bay hummed with station alerts, salvage drones whining outside, Chief Vance's voice barking orders over comms. Rin slid off the cot. Her small claws clicked on the deck. She circled the table slow, eyes flicking from key to Care to Eli. Translator fritzed, spitting static glyphs on her wrist slate. Dr. Sato Amani stood by the door, hypospray ready. Vital signs stable, Eli. But stress spikes if you push. Waiting. Eli nodded to Rin, no rush, no grab. Care's mandibles clicked. Human delay endangers all. Pirates circle this zone. Rin stopped. She tapped her slate. A glyph bloomed, mine, then another. Eli touch. Eli exhaled. She picks me. Care recoiled. Impossible, juvenile untrustworthy, memory corrupted. Her key, her rules. Eli extended his palm flat. Rin hopped up, clutched the key in her claws. She pressed it into his hand, nodded once firm, contact logged. Sato's scanner beeped confirmation. Care straightened. Protocol breached. I report. Report this. Eli pocketed the key. She's walking out with consent on record. Rin grabbed his pant leg, clung tight, alarms blared. Vance stormed in, security drones hovering at her shoulders. Mercer, hold order issued. Zone's hot salvage claim locks everything, including her. Eli faced her. Chief, Rin's cleared, key secured, her consents logged, Sato witnessed. Vance's jaw tightened. Impatient authorities, that's fleet brass on my line. They want the girl and data yesterday. Pirates inbound, abandon the lost cause. She's no cause. Eli stepped forward, Rin tucked behind his knee. Memory key intact, translates clean now, fleet coords active, we hand off proper or I challenge on record. Sato tapped her pad. Evidence backs him, Chief. Xenomed protocols, juvenile autonomy and trust bonds. Heart rate sinks with Mercer at 98%. Alien baseline for kin. Care shifted. Envoy concurs, data priority, but human interference. Interference kept her breathing. Eli knelt to Rin's level. You good. She nodded, tapped, Eli go. Vance rubbed her temple. Fine, escort to envoy shuttle, but if pirates hit, you're on your own. Copy. Eli scooped Rin up light as a tool kit. She nestled into his shoulder, crest brushing his neck. They moved out. Bay doors hissed open. Corridor buzzed with tech scrambling. Eli kept pace, even Rin at his shoulder height now that he carried her. Not ahead, not towering. Care flanked them, drones trailing. Sato matched stride. Improvised meds held, human stubbornness extraordinary. Practical, Eli grinned. Refused to quit. Shuttle bay loomed. Envoy craft squatted like a crystal spike, ramps down. Aliens milled Rin's kin, trills echoed urgent. Care raised a claw. Custody to envoy, juvenile boards, human returns. Rin stiffened. Claws dug in. She tapped frantic. No, Eli, stay. Eli halted, set her down gentle. Hear that? Care's eyes whirled. Impossible, she boards alone. Not happening. Eli crouched. Rin's hand found his, small but grip iron. Vance's comm crackled. Mercer, shuttles fueling, pirates ghosting scopes, move. Fleet hail pierced the din, trilling voices insistent. Care answered, mandibles working. Rin yanked Eli's sleeve, pointed at shuttle, family. Sato murmured, bond forming, cross-species, rare data. More than data. Eli stood, faced Care. She demands I stay within reach. Keys safe with me till docking. Care paused, glass skin cracked faint, a fracture line. Human, persists very well, board as escort. Vance barked, logged, go, they ramped up. Rin co-piloted, slate sinking nav, Eli strapped in. Hold tight, engines roared. Debris field loomed ahead, salvage wrecks twisting in station glow. Eli gripped sticks. Human reflexes kicked, threaded gaps tight as wire. Pirates' shadows flickered scopes. Sato fired countermeasures. Flares bloomed orange, blinding sensors. Care manned guns. Alien precision carved paths, bolts shearing drone wings. Rin woke fully mid-dodge, tapped slate, glyph warning net. Eli synced feeds, drones scattered, her data jammed locks. Smart kid, fleet ships hailed. Rin's kin voices trilled, coords locking. Docking clamps engaged with a thud. Aliens swarmed the bay, halting sharp at the ramp. Rin clung to Eli's leg. Eli family, Care translated, voice low. She claims you, packed sealed. Eli ruffled her crest, soft quills parted. Family it is. Vance hailed, tone thick with respect. Key secured, juvenile safe. Good work, Mercer. Sato unstrapped, joining the line, Care 2. Mistrust in his facets, glass cracked, reforming. Hyperspace beckoned, jump, drive winding up. Adventure gripped hand in claw, but scopes flickered. Pirate Queen's signal whispered, key mine. Eli punched thrust. Ready, Rin chattered, crash tails, lost kin, core secrets. Eli listened, hands steady on controls, bond unbreakable, interceptors ghosted in. Sato shields. Maxed. She patched Rin's data, fleet chords boosting signal. Care fired. One interceptor bloomed fire. Human leads, we follow. Rin tapped frantic. Trap ahead. Eli yanked stick. Debris swallowed the ambush. They punched through clean. Fleet engulfed them. Clamps locked solid. Eli exhaled long. Rin nestled close against his side, one steady hand on her shoulder. Worlds realigned, but scopes flickered again. Pirate Queen's shadow grew larger. Key pulsed hot in his pocket. They weren't done. Eli glanced at Care across the bay. The envoy met his eyes, no fracture now, just alliance. Next jump, Care asked. Her call. Eli nodded to Rin. She tapped coords, deep space, pirate core. Fleet escorts formed up. Trills rose, rally cry. Vance patched through one last time. Station clears you, Mercer. Don't die out there. Plan to live. Eli cut link. Rin gripped his hand, Eli squeezed back, shields hummed, jump primed, shadows closed, but family held, Eli throttled up. Into the black, Pirate Queen waited, key burned, bond fueled them, they charged. Eli slammed the shuttle hatch behind him. He dropped his medkit beside the acceleration couch and strapped in next to Rin without a glance at the cockpit readouts. The alien girl huddled under a thermal blanket, her iridescent skin dulled by shock, 4 thin arms clutched tight across her chest. Her damaged translator hissed static from the collar around her neck. Easy, kid, Eli murmured. He checked her IV line, steady drip of Sato's improvised xenoserum. Rin's wide eyes flicked to him, pupils dilating in the dim cabin light. Trust flickered there, fragile as her breathing. Chief Vance's voice crackled over comms from the station. Mercer shuttles cleared for jump to Glassport in 5. Ditch the lost cause if she codes. Salvage protocols override. No, Eli said flat. He secured Rin's harness over the blanket, his calloused hands gentle against her trembling frame. She's stable, we're bringing her. Vance snorted. Your funeral. Care of Glass is planetside, demanding that memory key. If it's scrubbed, she's debris. Eli ignored the jab. He pulled the key from his vest pocket, a slim crystal shard pulsing faint blue, salvaged from the wreck's core. Pirate raiders had torn through her ship, but this survived. Rin had tapped frantic gestures at it during extraction, her untranslated pleas cutting deeper than the debris field. He pressed it into her uppermost palm. Her fingers curled around it instant, like a reflex. She straightened, blanket slipping. Rin met his gaze, then twisted toward the alien liaison in the opposite couch. Care of Glass sat rigid, multifaceted eyes locked forward, armored robes stiff. The envoy's mandibles clicked, mistrust etched in every twitch. Human. Key viability at 3%. Return it. Waste ends here. Rin didn't hesitate. She extended the shard on her palms, arms quivering but steady. Care leaned in, scanners whirring from his gauntlet. Silence stretched. Then Care's mandibles parted. Intact. 87% recovery. Her testimony lives. Eli nodded once, no fanfare, just fact. Rin sagged back, one hand brushing Eli's arm in thanks. He caught it, gave a squeeze, small victory. Alarms blared, jump primed. The shuttle lurched. Reality folded. Turbulence hit like a gut punch. Glassport's outer rings played hell with FTL wakes. Rin jolted against her straps, a keening trill escaping her throat. Her body seized, Xenoserum fighting crash toxins. Eli braced one arm across her chest, the other gripping her hand. Breathe through it, I've got you. Vibrations rattled his teeth, consoles sparked. Care gripped his own harness, mandibles grinding. Rin trembled harder, claws pricking Eli's skin. He didn't flinch, held firm, her trill softened to gasps. Turbulence peaked, then ebbed. Jump complete, shuttle groaned into stable orbit. Rin slumped, eyes half-lidded but clear. She tapped his wrist, 3 quick pulses. Gratitude Eli guessed from her patterns. Nice work, human, Care said, grudging. She stabilizes under your hold. Eli unstrapped first. Standard protocol? Glassport loomed through the viewport, a glittering hive of spires and docking claws, alien traffic swarming like iridescent insects. Docking clamps thudded home. Hatch cycled. Eli scooped Rin up, blanket and all, her slight weight nothing against his frame. She nestled close, head on his shoulder. Dr. Sato Amani waited in the bay, tablet glowing with vitals. Handover clear, Sato said calm. Key data synced to Care, but port security flags her as high-risk pirate bait. Eli stepped onto the platform. Crowds pressed in, dozens of aliens from a dozen worlds, chittering in layered tongues. Care led, but eyes locked on Rin. Mandibles clacked, tentacles waved, holographic scanners swept. Abandon the juvenile, a port official barked through translator, bulbous eyes bulging. Containment breach risk. Key secured, evacuate, murmurs swelled. Lost cause, human folly. Protocol, Eli didn't break stride. His free hand locked around Rin's uppermost claw, thumb stroking steady. She gripped back, fierce. Care halted, turning to the crowd. Envoy protocol demands she walks free, Eli cut in. He met every stare, boots planted on the gangway. Rin's pulse thrummed under his palm, fear but fading. The official surged forward, enforcer drones humming at its flanks. Human, release, quarantine. Eli shifted Rin higher, shielding her. She's no threat, she's family now. Sato stepped up, tablet raised. Vitals confirm 98% recovery trajectory. Human care protocols exceed Xenomed baselines backed by station logs. Crowd hushed. Care's multifaceted eyes swiveled. This human persists. A ripple spread, tentacles stilled, chitters turned curious. Rin tapped Eli's chest, slow, deliberate, her damaged translator sparked to life, piecing words. Mine, safe, the official recoiled. Drones powered down, Care nodded sharp. Alliance forms. Follow, Eli walked on, hand never leaving Rin's. The port watched, one human, one grip, rewriting lost to legend, but scopes pinged from the shuttle feed. Pirate signatures ghosted the outer belt. Key pulsed hotter in Sato's case, they weren't clear yet. Eli glanced at Care. Next move, the envoy's mandibles flexed, respect now. Her lead, deep scan coords. Rin tapped air patterns, Eli memorized them, bond sealed. Station comms broke through, Vance terse. Mercer, port clears you provisional, pirates vectoring, fleet inbound. Affirm, Eli said. He set Rin down gentle but kept hold. She stood taller, eyes bright. Crowd parted, whispers followed, human holds. Bond unbreakable. They boarded the waiting envoy craft. Jump primed again. Eli strapped Rin close, her claw in his hand. Pirates closed, but family fought. Debris fields loomed ahead, wreckage from her original crash, now pirate nest. Eli punched prelim scans. Sato patched weapons hot, Care manned turrets. Interceptors inbound, Care announced. 3 vectors. Rin trilled warning, tapping fast, ambush patterns. Eli yanked evasive. Lasers stitched void. One interceptor vaporized under Care's fire. Human predicts. Listens, Eli corrected. Shields buckled but held. Rin synced key data to fleet relay. Signals bloomed, glassport escorts locked on. Second interceptor bloomed, third fled. Core breach ahead, Pirate Queen's lair, hulking shadow, bristling guns. Shields max, Sato called. Eli throttled in. Rin's grip tightened, he squeezed back. Queen's ship fired broadside, hull shuddered. Care returned fire precise. Breach yawned, boarding clamps, Eli ordered. They latched, airlocks cycled. Pirates swarmed corridors, scaled brutes, blades gleaming. Eli shouldered Medcatrifle hybrid, Rin at his back. Care flanked, energy lance humming. Sato covered rear, first pirate lunged. Eli sidestepped, buttstroke cracked skull. Rin darted low, claws slashing tendons, alien agility perfect complement. Flank left, Care barked. They flowed, human endurance, alien precision. Pirates fell. Queen's chamber, throne of scrap, her massive form roaring. Key target locked on Eli. She charged. Eli rolled, fired, burst. Care pierced armor. Rin hurled EMP shard from key cache, systems fried. Queen toppled, key core exposed. Rin interface direct, downloading all fleet secrets, kin locations. Extraction clean. Fleet clamped them safe. Back at Glassport, crowds tripled. Officials bowed. Care clasped Eli's arm. Human Care, extraordinary, world's O. Rin hugged Eli's leg, translator clear. Family. Eli ruffled her crest. Always. Vance patched final. Station stands down. Hero status, Mercer. He grinned. One hand, one bond. Lost cause saved them all, but scopes flickered faint. Deeper shadows stirred. Adventure called. Eli squeezed Rin's hand. Ready.